All right, let's do this thing. Try it on the set.
I love this shit. I love this shit. I love this shit. I love this shit. All right.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Celebrating over 10 years plus. And still running. Who would have ever thought they would last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another day here in Shroud of the Avatar, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices. And Lily's showing y'all her butt.
Billy
Giveaways
Butt.
are open. Yeah, that's right. Giveaways are open. If you are a Shroud player and you're looking for a streamer bundle, you need to go to twitch.tv/Cinesist and twitch.tv/NBNN News and bang bundle me to get in on those giveaways. And if you're here for Steam keys, you need to go to twitch.tv/NBNN News. Bang, I love free shit. Hello there, Torque. And then come over to my side, twitch.tv/Cinesist, and bang the bootay. Because as Tina says, it ain't going to bang itself. Yes, don't forget, always tip 300 bits if you're looking for a Steam key, or a sub or tip 500 bits if you're looking for a change in the programming. And you do that on Laz's side, it gets you in the monthly subscriber giveaway. But do it on my side, I give you my thanks. But yes, hey, we were skeptical.
Yes,
and
we
it
were.
happened.
It happened.
We have had a release.
Without too much ado, without silly puns, without stupid nonsense, just clean, crisp, clear, and concise.
More concise, but there's still the for release 152, we offer places for fancy parties and plain dungeons.
Yes, but there was no stupid play on words. That's exactly what it is. It was dungeons and it was tents for parties. So, I mean, it was just straight up and forward, which we'll tell you about right now, after I say, of course, welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Monday, July 27, 2026, here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. It is release day, and release went off without a hitch very quickly because Allie was in charge of the release today. And Allie did all the heavy lifting behind the scenes, according to the information that I can glean from the
The
Shroud of the
official
Avatar
Discord channel.
Discord. Yes, the official unofficial Discord channel. But yes, Quasi Bear, nothing but stuck spots. But you'll notice only one rock. Only one rock.
Hey man. Hey.
Vitor says, I hear
Rabbit.
Ravlox is supposed to make some announcement. So let's go ahead and take care of
Oh,
the
the
burning question or non-question, which we'll get this out of the way because well
these
I'll
things
throw
to
this
set
over
it on.
here. Is you know, this is what Ravlox is doing these days: concerts and concerts and concerts and more
You're
concerts.
looking at his Facebook
Yeah,
page.
is he was at the Fix concert last night, so and
Yeah.
on the 17th he was at the Rush concert, which so. But yeah, he's doing bigger and better things. Maybe not. But this was posted by Chris in the Discord channel because somebody asked the question,
Where's Ravalox?
Where's Ravlox? Yes, basically.
And Chris's answer, yeah, we've been quiet on Ravlox as I was expecting him to make an announcement of some kind and still do. All I can say is that he's had to step away from the team for now. He'll make an announcement when he's ready. Going forward, Allie and I will be splitting his duties. Technically, I'm in charge, but I'm also smart enough to know that Allie is almost always right.
Yes.
More design deep dives, and brainstorming here, and that's on his proposals page, which we'll get to at some point in time this week.
Yeah, don't know if we'll
There's
get
a
to
lot
that,
of
but
them.
let's preface that real quick with there's a new link on the Catnip
Games
game
page.
site, and it is called Design Proposals. And all of these are a very deep dive, and as you'll see, the top one here is Home Decorating Deco Dive with 26 proposals, Death Magic Deep Dive with 18 proposals, and so on. And each one of these
Earth
is an
magic, life magic. Yeah.
individual proposal, and each of the proposals has supposedly got an up and down vote option for y'all. So if you all want to take the time and beat us to it, because we can't get through all of those in a day, but of course I got to remind you, starting today, we're back to 5 days a week, hopefully. So we'll be able to cover a whole lot more of this stuff. But to get started, we
Yes.
are going to knock out the big whelming release
Whelming.
152 notes,
Yes.
which should take us less than 5 minutes, probably.
Hey, release 152. These are the things that went into it. Additional improvements and bug fixes are inbound for release 153. Crafting, decoration, gear, and inventory item changes. They added the door gift bottle. Portcullis? No, it's port wine. Port wine gift bottle. For the 7/17 Lord British birthday stream, ready for delivery. Allowed several books and book groups to have items placed on them, probably more books. Made deco placement for art for butter and made deco placement art for butter and matching icon and hooked up both to the existing cooking ingredient. Added basic distance calling to all recipes. Why do you need distance calling on recipes? Or is it on the pieces of paper? User interface, store information, Inky and Lua changes. They fixed by having The price of the vase of yellow tulips 3-pack moved the red, orange, and yellow tulip patches into the correct outdoor plant subcategory. World and Quest changes. Blood River Forest blocked a stuck spot. Casalatos added safety teleporters in 2 spots outside the play space to help players return to a location within the walls.
Like that was really neat.
Yeah. Central Brittany fixed a stuck spot on rocks on a hillside. Elad's Lighthouse blocked a stuck spot. Highvale Outskirts fixed 2 stuck spots. Isle of Storms fixed a stuck spot. Obsidian Keep fixed several stuck spots. Palladus Shardfall, more stuck spots. Savernox Stronghold removed a tree that was causing players to get stuck. Salisbury Outskirts fixed a couple of stuck spots. South Naryard Pinelands blocked a stuck spot. Pit in a rocky hill. Olfheim fixed a stuck spot in a towering rock. Upper Fortis fixed 2 stuck spots in the hills. And player-owned towns, Rajazel, they upgraded to a municipality. Umbra, they upgraded to a city. Belly of the Snake, they removed from Mistringer and removed outdated teleporters from its template.
Yes, so congratulations to, was it Isabel, who finally got her update?
Yeah.
And of course, she bought the Belly of the Snake and combined it with Umbra. That's why Belly of the Snake disappeared and Umbra grew. So just so everybody knows.
Yeah. Player-owned town and basement changes. Added the original plain dungeon stone foyer recipe and blueprint to booksellers everywhere. Renamed the stone dungeon foyer and its recipe and blueprint that matches the ancient stone hallways and rooms to a single connection ancient stone dungeon foyer. Made a blue decoration prefab and icon and applied it to all existing blueprints. Made sure the 4 new basement entrances are seen as basement entrances by the script, checking that there are no more than 1 placed on per lot. And then join Chris on Friday for a live stream, 1 hour. And Aether August is the word for that. And scrolling down, we have more sales until August 7th. Sales section of the Crown Store will be 30% instead of 20%, and crowns will be 20% off. Subscriber login reward is a dyeable event tent. And, it's just an event tent and a dyeable set of Dark Fairy wings. That doesn't look very Dark Fairy. It just look like fairy wings.
Yeah, well, that's why they're dyeable.
The August login reward is a small orange tulip patch. And then new items, a butter churn.
Can we make butter with it?
No.
And what good is it?
Deco. I used to have one in my house growing up.
Shroud of the Avatar says, expect next release to be underwhelming as well as our focus to start. Is the start of October release for obvious reasons. Absolutely, Chris. Absolutely.
Absolutely, Chris. I mean, we've had 3 years of whelming releases, so it will be good to have.
Meanwhile, I've got to say that your documentation on all this stuff, from the new design proposals to the roadmap to the daily, let's see, on the 25th, you only did 305 items, blowing away by times 2 the 100 items a day that you said you've been getting to, which was just absolutely
Yeah.
phenomenal. And again, you're giving us more information in the past couple weeks than we've had in the past 3 years. So we do really appreciate that, allowing us to keep everybody excited and keep everybody looking forward to October
Yeah.
1st.
And this is the team of Chris, because I don't think Allie is doing any of that development. But yeah,
I'm
um,
sure she's got a hand in it. Yeah.
yeah, 110-hour work week according to your logger. Get some sleep.
Yeah.
Try to limit that to 40 to 60, like a normal human.
Well,
Um,
he's got some AI doing some work
yeah.
in the backgrounds too. Want to talk about
Oh, yeah.
AI? I know that was a question in Discord, and Chris was excited to get into it, but Ali had to derail him
Yeah.
to keep their train on the
Yeah.
track. But what I'm really
Yes.
looking forward
Yes.
to is when the Chaos Shard actually opens up to general testing, where we can actually get in and start seeing these. But everything I'm seeing so far,
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
definitely enjoying, and I'm looking forward to October's release date. So you keep it up, and we'll be keep reporting like we do. And again, kudos for all the work that you've been doing, because
yes.
it's a heck of a lot more than we've seen over the last couple of years, and we appreciate it.
Yes.
Okay,
And
probably right after Dragon Con, we'll do several open
and
weekends. Very
and
cool. Look forward
and
to it.
the other thing is also, you do know that he's been doing a ton of stability fixes as well, and it's
Oh
not
yeah.
good to unleash the chaos shard when things might crash unexpectedly.
And we'll still add more testers during September. Very cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
but
And
I'm looking forward
all
to it.
I've got to say is we can't keep up with the amount of stuff you're doing, because we run out of time every day before we can actually cover every little tidbit of the
Line
information,
item,
which,
yeah,
yes,
and
is
we skip a lot. Yeah,
so we try and keep all the high points and stuff that really isn't relevant, like stuff that's server side and stuff that really people don't really need to know about. We tend to just jump over that stuff. But again, kudos for and thank you
yeah,
for stepping back into the helm and getting all this stuff knocked out. Really appreciate it.
yes. Um, I will say that also the fun stuff.
Knight Rider's been
The
outed. He's one of the testers. Go Knight Rider.
Yes. Oh, you published the list of testers on your stream, Chris.
Yes, he did. Yes, he
Yeah,
did. But we didn't get into
multiple
that.
times. Yeah, we
Anyway,
did not cover who that was.
let's get back to what we need to get back to here. Again, appreciate you, Chris. And if you got anything that
Yeah.
we glance over, you think needs more while you're watching, please feel free to chime in. But are we going to continue with all the rest of the decoration stuff, or we want to get to the cream of the crop? We'll just show these pictures real quick.
Well, the
Uh,
the rest of it we'd already covered.
Yeah, okay. So then we're going to
And
get
because
to
after that it's bug brigade stuff.
headlines from the 25th, because we left off
Headlines
on Friday
from the
on the
25th.
24th. So
Yes.
25th, 26th, and 27th, we got headlines. And then we're
Yeah.
going to delve into these design proposals. As I said, each one has a number of proposals that you guys and gals can up or down vote. And as I
Yes.
understand, Chris says those will get first shot at getting fixed if the proposals go forward. Again, we'll get to all this and we'll read all that in just a minute. So let's jump right to the 25th.
Yes, 2 new weapon enchantments: frost weapons and then shock weapons. Frost is going to slow, shock will stun. Fire is no longer the only school that can light up a blade.
Nice.
Chris, don't forget death magic and earth magic as well. You might as well do them all. Do them all. Don't.
Death magic sucks
Inventory
life.
window. Yeah, it's an additional drain. Maybe drain mana.
Even better.
Yeah, life or mana. Elemental magics only. Well, uh, Earth is an elemental. Yes, yes. Um, Inventory window round 2 from Tester's Full Pass. Double click works again. The list is sortable. Table with weight, durability, and value. Your gold is back, and bags show how full they are. Bulk items no longer leave your whole inventory unusable until you relog. Um, One rejected item used to flag the entire batch, and the flag could not be cleared without logging out.
Yeah, that was
Seems
the
straightforward.
your item gets turned
Yeah,
red, and then you had to relog to fix that. So yeah, that's fixed. Very cool. Very cool.
yeah. Tracked down a client clash from 3 testers. Reports NPC voice audio was freed while it was still starting to play. Fixed along with other 2 other ways the same thing could happen. Quest hand-ins to NPCs work again. The converted give items window was letting the retired window behind it swallow every
Swallow.
drop.
Swallow.
Yes. Combat pets now follow their owners. Open PvP flagged.
Nice.
Unflagged players. Yep. Unflagged players auto attack and area skills no longer sweep up a flagged player's pet. And place decoration creatures and town NPCs stay non-attackable on PvP lots. A lot permission handed out by a guild officer no longer outlives the officer. Kick, leave, or demote them, and the access they give goes with them, while anything the lot owner granted stays put. The combat deck window was rebuilt after player feedback the same day it shipped. 1 window instead of 2, 1 line per deck, and the equipment controls back to the 2 old window had. Japanese is translated. 3 separate reports of Black Ground Outdoors turned out to be 1 bug. Terrain shader was losing its deferred lighting variant when scenes were packed, so ground near the camera rendered until everything looked fine. Placed conversationalists stay put.
Yay!
Uh,
My
then a stay
conversationalist will
here
no longer
NPC
wander to Jat's cloud.
walk. Yeah. Well, if they fix the wandering off the lot, if you have it on patrol.
Well, he says
Stay
it's
here
fixed
NPC.
at 10 meters now.
Yeah, but your lot is within 10 meters of mine.
Well, true.
Yeah. One is leashed to 10 meters of where you placed it instead of drifting 38 meters off the lot. We'll see. Summoned earth and ice elementals now land the attacks they start. They had been
Yeah.
swinging from 5 meters while doing their damage only reached 4. So roughly a meter of every approach produced an animation, an earthquake, and no damage at all. Hey, meters. Yes. Standardize all the weights and everything else. Weights and measures. Animal charm now lasts as long as its icon says a grandmaster skill. The charm had been ending at about half the displayed time, and the skill description called it a mesmerize. Zombie children stop sounding like an old man, and Solace Bridge rolls 4 zombie bodies off 1 spawn point and gave all of them the same voice. Each body now has its own.
All right.
That was on Saturday.
And we need to just do community there because community, this is some important stuff because wish list requests are getting filled and added and fixed, and I love it.
Filled 11 items from the nightly forum sweep and wish list suggestions. Twitch drops. Guild
Twitch
War
drops.
opt-in PvP. Yes. Victory plaques. Multi-blazing guild support. Expanded guild titles, permissions, drag
Nice.
to backpack search options, a vacate plot basement dungeon warning, and POT terrain flattening, companion
Nice.
app features, and 3 bug reports: a summoned earth summoned range bug, a drifting conversational int.
Twitch drops for October.
Yes.
So
Twitch
2
drops for
questions.
October.
two questions. Does that mean we're finally going to rid ourselves of streamer bundles? And on your
Yes.
previous comment up there, which was most of the work for the last few days has been just replacing and fixing existing old UI. The one thing I've got a question about is that in the NPC vendors, do we really need a date category? Does the date really matter when somebody posted anything on a vendor? And does it really need to be there? I know that back in the day people wanted it, but I mean, if I'm posting 20,000 scrolls and they're scrolls, does it matter whether I posted them 2 years ago or yesterday? I mean, does it really matter?
Well, maybe, just maybe, the food items that you put up there will rot.
Well, if that's something that gets
I'm,
put in, yeah,
that
if that's something that gets put
it's not.
in, but
That's not. I mean,
I, I'm looking forward to more pet interaction, which I read about. So, uh,
yeah, it doesn't matter. Most won't care. It doesn't make sense for consumables. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for consumables. Other items like artifacts and other things would. Um, but with all the changes to combat and everything else, everybody's going to be getting rid of their gear anyways and changing things. Um, so there will be tons and tons of changes there.
well, again, I had to ask. I just don't see it, and apparently, Conjure Dragon thinks that it's good to know if the price seems to item seems to be staying around for an item for forever at that
Maybe
price. But
also that ends up also going into
I'm gonna
all the other shroud math is being fixed.
well I'm gonna
The shroud
counter
math
that.
for item durability can also get fixed.
Well, I'm going to counter that with we're going to have a global vendor search, Conjurer, which means that if people aren't keeping up with the times, all you're going to have to do is do a global vendor search and see whether it doesn't matter what the date is, you'll still find the cheapest item out there with the global vendor search. And that's going to cause people to start dropping prices to keep up with the Joneses, basically.
Now, the real question is whether or not that global vendor search is all vendors or if it is the public vendors.
No, my
Because there is a
understanding is
huge
it's
difference.
all the vendors.
That would be a
And,
crisp answer.
well, and again,
Is
and
it
that
global public vendor search or global player vendor
vendor
search?
search, yeah.
Because those are two completely separate things.
But anyway, as again, and
So
then
going
this
on to
streamer bundles. Did he answer that? Are we getting rid of
no,
those finally
uh, assume yes if Twitch drops are going
in October? Yes.
yeah.
Okay. 26th
Sunday,
headlines.
45 silent NPCs got their voices back. Nameplates are readable again. 10 more windows off the old. Okay, so for vendor
Nameplates.
search, it would be all vendors. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 more windows off the old interface in one batch. Crafting skill tree,
Nameplates.
filter, blah, blah, blah. But you actually, the dark edge that kept names legible had been eating the letters and backing them. And the text is back to its authored size at every distance. You wanted to go into all that detail?
It's a
Chris,
bullet point.
we got a ton of shit to cover. Chat is on the new interface. Log, text box, and tab strip all move together since two interface windows stack as whole layers and half converted windows would not clip to its own frame. Tab names, fonts. Yeah.
Chris says, but we can adjust and add more adjust or add more filtering as needed. So, say if somebody doesn't want to see the date, they can just filter it out. That would be cool.
When will you guys redesign the NBNN headers and head? How do you want it redesigned? I pulled a bunch of stuff off the lot, and hi there, Fickle. Hey, this is our studio. You got to have the studio remain similar.
Got to have the
And we
casting
added
couches, man.
It's all about casting couches. Hey, we did add things like the lunch with Laz and Jack and NBNN
Yeah,
back there.
this whole back area here used to be full of crap. We took that out uh end of late last year. We added the new signage back behind that.
Yeah,
Of course, we can't move the lettering down here, which says, of course, I love this shit, because once you move one of these boards or put it in inventory, everything
yeah,
on the board disappears. So we can't touch those, and everything else, I mean, what I
Oh,
would really
I'm
love
talking.
is a place to make an indoor studio, but we
You,
don't have any rooms that
yeah,
large.
you would have to compare the audio on my side and Laz's side to see where the problem lies. So me being quieter on Laz's stream is the way that he is running the audio through his connection.
Yes,
I
I've
have the
fixed
control of
that
that.
problem. I only use the one earpiece for the show
No,
now. So
well, well, no, but they're saying that on your stream, mine is quieter.
yeah, well,
Couldn't tell you.
it,
Yeah.
it,
Well, Laz likes to be louder than everyone else. So,
but your mic is this far away, whereas my mic is this far away. There's a little difference there too. It's all Laz's fault. That's right,
oh,
Quasi. All
it's
right,
always Laz's fault.
all my
Um,
fault. Every problem in Shroud is my fault.
that's right. It's, Laz technical difficulties long.
That's right.
Uh,
All right.
the compass
Before we
got
move
its
on,
look back.
we got to pull
Streamer
those
bundle
streamer
time.
bundles. That's right.
Streamer bundle.
Let's stop
Streamer.
what we're doing real quick, pull those streamer bundles, and get back to the updates. Conjure a
Night
Dragon!
Rider. Night Rider is receiving mine. Da, da,
Reopened.
da, 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 da.
All right.
Okay. Da, da, da. Night Rider. Check your in-game mail. Okay. Oh, okay, going back. The compass got its look back and learned the wind, the fancy lettering and bracket frame returned, and a new arrow tracks the heading flag streams to with a GM command to steer a whole scene's wind. Published 28 items in a taming improvement plan, pet combat measures against Ultima Online, and the pet classes since pairing an open rebalance of passive pet power, level cap bug fix included, with a pet ability bar, real stances, a revived veterinarian and bond system,
Nice.
open for comment and voting at
Nice.
Taming Deep Dive. The combat bar is now on the new interface with combat bar, combat hand and decoration strip that share its frame. 3 proposals went up for the gear bench, the enhancement chain, weapons, and armor. The heading find that the maximum durability was never a condition meter. It is the enhancement budget. And crafted one-hand weapon can absorb 5 failures in its whole life.
Chris says, then I guess you'll love me forever, but I'm taken. Yes, we know. You know what we would love even more? If you move away from this blue colored font, because it's
For the
almost,
links,
yeah, for the links. This stuff is like horrendous. Yeah, and as you can see, it's hard to see on screen for anybody trying to read it from us, but it's just a
even
different
even
color
the
would be
purple
nice.
links.
Yeah.
How about orange and yellow?
How about a nice, yeah, and how about a nice purple?
Yeah, some CSS fix it. Taming colors stop going no trade for good when a pet dies. The colors players already have stuck in their banks are tradable again with no action needed. Recipe
Very
book
nice.
fixed. for a tester report the same day. Its page controls had opened below the bottom edge of the screen at a raised user interface size, and a search that matched nothing froze the book. 3 crafting table fixes. The item list is no longer empties when you filter your inventory. The capacity is reporting items that are not there, and choosing a recipe no longer deleted from the craftable list. Combat bar and utility bar are fixed the same day tester reported them. Both rows had come up pinned to the left edge of the screen, and stuff was empty. The in-game's HUD is off the old interface. Woohoo! Migrating everything. Yeah, CSS. CSS, Tina. Sethanon wants to know, are we taking odds that the link colors are updated before the stream is over?
No. Although at
Yes.
the rate Chris is going these days, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yes. Because today's update, you ready for this, Lass?
I have to I gotta go back. There we go. And then scroll all the way up.
Yeah.
Today's updates. Headlines.
Published a fire magic deep dive, 24 proposals, 1 for comments and votes. Burning becomes a state you can see. And a new combust spell spins it. That kind of reminds me of Ashes of Creation.
Yeah, well.
A little bit. But they did their states automatically, which is
About to publish CSS.
Excellent. The combat and utility bars stopped sharing number keys in combat. One tester's attack key fired the skinning knife and mid-fight. Each key now has exactly 1 owner. Published the healer's turn, a life magic deep dive with 24 proposals, and stacked heals that transform overheal captured as a ward. That's actually kind of cool.
Interesting, yeah.
A path to light the dormant summon Ankh as a placeable healing totem, and 3 open questions with votes. Published a Earth Magic Deep Dive, 22 proposals open for comments. The headline card restores Stonewall, the terrain spell that cut before launch. I don't even... Actually, I do remember Stonewall. Wow, that was a long time ago.
That was like what, the fire shield wall from UO put up a wall to block? Was that what Stonewall was?
Yeah. It was like a 3-segment,
just a little short wall that acted as a shield or a place to dodge stuff. Yeah.
I know that was a long. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that was back in testing. Absolutely.
Yeah. 8 audit bugs were filed the same day. Published a Death Magic Deep Dive, 18 proposals open for comments and votes.
Okay, Control
Home
F5.
decorating deep dive.
There we go. That's much better. Much better. Oh yeah, now that's really readable. Thank you, Chris.
Oh yes, much better.
Yes, much better.
Oh, so much nicer.
Yeah.
Big
props.
Yes. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have had to inspect and then empty cache and reload. But yes. Test Shard now has off-server backups every 4 hours. Nice. Hopefully it's encrypted in transit as well there, Chris. Not just at rest. Then Crown Shop verified live and closed. Everything left in the interface migration now waiting in screens. Every window help button, the migration dropped is restored with the one-time reminders that pointed at them. Login form is converted. The first piece on the front end with login.
New follower, T and Bickles.
Yes.
Welcome to the
Yes.
stream.
T and Bickles. Welcome. I think that's no, that's not Fickle.
You
Yes.
think that was, what's his name? Fickle Hunter? I think he just told us what his name
Yes.
was.
Encrypted on the server and SSH encrypted locally. T and Bickles. The test suite is green for the first time in weeks. 4,343 tests with no failures. Congratulations.
Nice.
6 standing failures had gone stale enough to hide new ones, and 2 of them turned out to be the real bug. In-text sizing and skin colors. Finished a full research pass on the new player tutorial, what it teaches, what it skips, how 13 other games do it, and staged plan to close the gap. Excellent. Oh, Bicky, Noel. Sorry.
Vicky. Okay.
Sorry. Hi,
I,
Bickies.
I can't
Tea and
read.
the Bickies. So, tea and biscuits, because he's a biscuit eater.
Tea biscuit.
Biscuit. All right. The real question is he Australian? We'll have to wait 6 seconds for that response as well. Not Australian. New Zealand?
British.
So, yeah. Well, it could be.
Anyway,
Yes.
moving right
Cookies to the
along.
rest to us in the U.S. Let's see. Okay, so where are we going? Community filed 5 more
Community.
items from
Yeah,
the
you got
night
to do
before.
community. Yeah.
A tradesman work orders crafting quest proposals, a request to have pull from lot storage. Also, hey Chris, crafting away from the tables. I only put that in the wish list. Other games do it. Crystal Stardust. Hello.
Crystal Stardust. Let me
Da.
see. Are you on my list?
I do not recognize that name.
Yes. They are on my
Request
list.
to have pull from lot storage, return secondary crafting to their container, and
Nice.
reusing dungeon deco builder tech for empty town buildings per monitor display, user interface settings, memory, and a bug report on a broken basket. Great item
Yes.
collision. And
So-
recolored the links on this work log from blue to orange with a yellow helver cover so they can read against the gold headings. Fighting them. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. And it makes the updates that quickly. I mean that's like, yeah, we haven't seen shit like that in a long time, and it's really appreciated.
Well, fixing CSS is not doesn't take that long.
Yeah, well, again, getting these nightly pulls from the wish list server and getting them into the game is, the chaos shards, since they're not actually live yet.
Yes.
I mean, the secondary tool using, when you've got to use something like a chisel or something, and if you're pulling it from a secondary container, returning it to the container is a really big thing, so it doesn't fill your backpack with all these secondary tools that you don't need after you finish crafting is a great one.
Yes.
And also using the dungeon building tool to fill in empty NPC housing and just stuff throughout the world is going to be something to see the world actually fill up with deco, where there's so many empty places. They look like all my houses, where the bottom floor has already got something, and then the second or third floors have absolutely nothing in them. So,
oh yes.
so using that tech to make the world a little bit more alive, I think, is going to be a great addition as well. So we've got about 15 minutes. Do we want to take a dive into the latest?
Well,
or do we want to start with the first one from the bottom? Because the original one was the inventory deep dive. Yes.
And 16 proposals related to the well-kept backpack.
The well-kept backpack.
Yes.
Now, am I to understand? I've got to ask: is this going to be an option that we're actually going to see a UO style backpack? Am I interpreting that correct, Chris? Several
Do we
inventory
really want to go
items
back to the
already
UO
implemented.
backpacks?
Well, I
Yeah.
only say this because there's a picture of something like that down here, and
Well, I mean it.
oh hell no. Okay, good, good.
Yeah, I know. Remember, we had the backpack mode that got killed, and remember the number of users of the backpack statistically was like 0.3% of the users.
Like the people who use first person, it was non-existent. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, and so that was killed just due to why support a game mode that nobody used.
Yeah, hashtag bag mode.
Yeah,
All right, let's
hashtag
delve
don't.
into this.
Yeah. Soda's inventory finished its move to the UE user interface toolkit this month. A sortable 5-column table, category tabs, search box, one window per container with working Z order and account wide item search. That is a strong skeleton. This document surveys what the rest of the genre learned about inventories, measures out our window against it, and proposes 16 improvements, most of them with zero server cost,
Nice.
each grounded in actual classes that would carry them. Executive summary. UO shipped the most beloved freeform inventory made and then spent 25 years retrofitting structure onto it. The enhanced client added grid container views. Classic UO added auto sorting grids with item pinning and per container search. UO outlines made loot the PvP standard, and players ran Razor organizer agents for 2 decades to do what the user interface could not. The lesson
Razor. I remember
learned is
Razor.
that not that freeform was wrong, it is that 95% of interactions are retrieval, not placement. And retrieval wants query power, protective flags, and routing automation. Soda's list table inventory is already on the right side of that history. EVE Online, the only major MMO pure table, shows the in-state sortable, customizable saved name filters measured against that bar and the modern quality of life canon. PoE search, WoW's absorbed add-on, ESO's junk system, Final Fantasy XIV's cross silo item search, Terraria's quick stack. Our gaps cluster in 3 places. Query power. Search is a name substring. The tables can only show 5 columns, even though weight, value, durability, quality,
Chris
rating.
says
marker.
7, 12, and 16 are already live on the Chaos Shard, so keep that in mind while you're reading these.
Okay. Yes. Protective flags and routing. No junk flow. No one-click deposit. And the lock flag we already had buried in context menu instead of guarding every bulk action. Then container identity and memory. Every chest shares one window, wrecked in one sort. 10 identical ornate chests are indistinguishable. 16 proposals follow. There are 13 pure client work with 0 traffic, or with 0 server traffic. Filters, search, sorting, and columns all run on data the client already holds. Exactly 3 need server-side persistence, and each is flagged with its data migration costs. 10 of the 16 are small enough to ship one at a time as quality of life patch notes. Okay, so which ones are there? 7, 12, and 16. So currently, we're going to go with those 3 on the Chaos Shard available for the 10 testers. The favorites surfaced. Lock becomes a star column and a bulk action shield. And if you click on that, that will take you down to that.
Yep, I
Soda
did that.
already has a favorite system. Lock to inventory protects an item, floats it to the top, and has its own category. It's just an invisible until you right click it proposal. A slim padlock star cell on every row. Click to toggle. Filled gold when locked, and one codified contract. Every bulk action, present and future, take all, quick deposit, sort to bags, sell all junk, skips locked items.
Sell all junk. Is
That
that a new
contract is
option?
what makes, huh?
Sell all junk. Is that a new option?
Well, if we skip down to number 12, is quick deposit, and 16 is sort to bags.
Okay, very cool.
Junk not yet. Junk not there yet, but coming soon, I would guess. So number 12, one button on any container you can deposit into. Every unlocked stackable in your backpack that is already has a matching stack in the container jumps in, batched as a single move. Open the reagent chest, click quick deposit, done. Zero configuration. The container's
Nice.
contents are the configuration.
Nice.
A toast reports the result. A toast reports the result and offers one click undo while it lingers. Locked quest, no trade, and packaged items are and that's the S7 contract. And this is seen in Terraria's Quick Stack, the most copied inventory feature of the last decade. WoW's reagent department, 25 years of UO Razor organizer scripts. And then 16
Terraria is a cool
sort the
game.
bags. Tag a bag or chest with the categories it collects. This chest wants reagents, seeds. A sort to bags button routes every unlocked matching item into the assigned container in one click with a destination toast and undo. This quick deposit with a memory and the native version ran organizer agents to do for 2 decades. And that Mongo error is something I can avoid, so I need to change that filter. Heard that a lot. Deliberately button initiated only, never automatic on pickup, because surprise routing is the one documented downside. PoE's affinities. That's from PoE affinities, Tarkov filtered WoW reagent and Razor organizer agents. Kind of cool. And remember the up down, you can only vote once.
Yeah, where are you seeing that? I don't see that as something.
Okay, so on the right hand side of that.
Okay. There's very, very little over there. Okay, I can see.
Yeah. So if you refresh it, you'll see a 1 for down until I go switch it back.
Yeah.
You have to click on it multiple times if you're changing your vote.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's an upvote. And then
So
considered
let's
and
go with
rejected while we're here.
what?
We got a couple of minutes to right below 16.
Oh. Considered in rejection a freeform or icon grid view, 25 years retrieval beats placement. Second view mode would double the cost of every future feature. The table stays. PoE style purchasable specialized tabs. Paywalled basics is one of the PoE lessons not to copy. Item insurance, a full loot world mechanic, no fit here. Regex search expert only.
Well, have we
S1
really looked
tokens.
at the full loot scenario yet?
No, we have never tested the system. But I remember on my proposal, I said loot items that were gathered within that zone. So if you're in a hunting scene and you
Quasi Bear, the people on Reddit are people who were pissed off from the beginning, and you're never going to please them no matter what. So why do you even bother reading that stuff? Even we stopped reading that stuff when it stopped becoming newsworthy, because it was just sheer the same people stating the same bashing points that they've been using for the last 13 years.
But PvP loot definitely needs to be looked at. Then equipment requirement filters or columns. No data, such data exists on items, archetypes, nothing honest to show. Cross silo merged window, bank and backpack as one list. Ooh, that would be really
Yeah, no. Yeah. No.
ESO style infinite auto scrolling craft bag. That's a subscription shaped economy distortion. The in flight crafting pull epics attacks the same pane from the side. And collapsible category sections in one list. The Addy bag style. Genuinely attractive, but it needs S13 first at bank scale and S3 plus S11 cover most of the value. Revisit after virtualization lands. Okay. So you ready for S1?
I guess we can jump back there now. Excuse me. S1. That's way up there.
Attribute search tokens. The one search box learns tokens mixed freely with plain text. Type, reagent, weight greater than 5. Value less than 100. Durability less than 10%. Quantity greater than 50. Quality greater than 3. Crafted, Anna. Is locked, is artifact, is broken, is renamed, is quest, is container, and a dash prefix to negate. Iron weight less than 2 finds iron. That will probably need a much clearer semantic usage. That's
Do we really need all that?
it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, but if we still have like the tabs that we have,
Yeah, I was gonna say if the tabs you
and
have,
searching
you
for a
just
reagent is not hard.
sort by weight or sort by craft or sort by housing. You shouldn't
Yeah.
have to worry about all those variables. Although they're
Yeah.
variables, and I like that.
Yes, they are variables. I'm on the fence about the way that is
Yeah.
drafted.
All right, next, because we have about a minute and a half.
Dim, don't hide. While you enter non-typing rows gray to about 1/3 opacity, vanishing, matching gets a thin gold accent bar. Your eyes keep their place. The list never jumps, and a dim hide switch on the chip row. See the S1 mock-up above. Restores today's behavior for anyone who prefers it. So the inventory that's not selected would be still present. I think it should redraw. Discussion. It should be.
All right, last one.
Okay.
S3.
1 row tabs with more menu. 5 pinned tabs plus more menu replace the 19 wrapping buttons. Picking an overflow category swaps it into the last tab as the most active tab. The more menu shows live counts per category, hosts the recently looted reset button, and lets players pin their own 5. The tab strips never wrap again, roughly returning 84 vertical pixels, 3 item rows, and at minimum size. You'll have to click on the plus besides implementation. Yeah, we'll have to look over these. But
yeah,
it
would be easier if we were actually looking at it on a test server to actually get a look at it. But anyway.
I mean, these are proposals, so that is one where may need a little bit more information on how they're supposed to operate.
All right. Pulling the final giveaways.
And trade up with Michel Bage.
Torque is getting my streamer bundle.
Oh wait, that's because I'm on the wrong one. Michel Bage received that. My Steam key is going to be going to Patosh, who is getting a copy of Oriental Empires,
Very cool.
which
You
is
get
a
this out.
game worth some money.
How much money, Jack?
$30.
$30. Very cool. All
Yeah.
right. And we are going to pull the final giveaway. As we close that giveaway, pick ourselves a winner. And that's going to go to Croc 2020. Boom shakalaka. And let's see what we've got for him for game key today. Is we refresh that window, come on down, and he's going to get a copy of Occlude on Steam.
Oh,
And
occluded.
Occlude is uh, because it didn't go to Steam. 40% off? Is it actually 40% off or not? It is not. It is $8. $8 going to Croc 2020. Congratulations, Croc. And of course, thank you all for being here today. And remember,
Yes.
we are going back to a 5-day-a-week schedule, hopefully starting tomorrow. And of course,
Hopefully.
thank you to Chris for joining us and enlightening us with some other information and changing that color of that font because that was really, really needed. We appreciate it. And again, thank you all. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz,
I'm Jack.
and this is NBNN. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.